Hey, what's going on, YouTube? Lomax here. Uh, just on my own, taking a little break, you know, getting in nature. I'm up here in Illinois, and I hope everyone is having a good day out there. I'm having a good day so far. But listen, I wanted to talk about something a little different here today. Everybody already know it's a lot going on in America, and not only America, across the country, in the world, right? Um, I went to Walmart, of course, to grab some groceries. And I go over to the electronic aisle. I try to get a privacy glass screen protector for my phone. And it was a lady. She was standing there. She had to be around retirement age, and she was telling me that first thing that came out of her mouth, she was just telling me that she has to stand there now because she's not allowed to walk away from where she's standing, really. She has to stand there to help someone. And she was telling me that she used to could go, do what she have to do or whatnot. But she says Walmart won't allow her to leave that spot. And she pointed to the case. It was almost like it had bars on it. The place had bars on it. The electronics, I think there was like earbuds, maybe portable speakers and all that, the little small ones. Um, I was like, wow. She has basically kept talking to me about it, like, it's crazy that she has to stand there. Of course, they're watching her. I've been hearing a lot of bad things and seeing a lot of bad things about Walmart, Kroger, a lot of these grocery stores. And I also saw and started seeing a lot of Walmart stores. They starting to hide detergent and stuff behind glass. You know what I mean? Behind a glass shelf. Like, that's crazy. Um, and they have to call a representative or someone who worked there, right, to come to come get the detergent out from behind the glass because they have it locked or something. What is going on, y'all? This is crazy. Um, Weird, man, weird. And not only that, you think that's weird and strange. Uh, those of y'all who know, I drive trucks, and listen, you run into a lot of strange individuals out here. So yesterday, I'm in McDonald's. It's trying to get a hot cakes and all that, right? Cause I ain't getting no groceries yet till today. So I went and got a quick breakfast. And this random older guy, he drive trucks too. He randomly, nods his head at me and try to get my attention. And he kept moving his head backwards. He was basically trying to get me to look at this lady who had on some tight, tight wear, right? I mean, I don't get it, man. People wear what they want to wear, but the stuff she had on was just ridiculous, you guys. In public, in front of children. But anyway, let me get back to the point. The point is, he don't know me from a can of paint, and he want me to look at this basically half naked woman. And I'm just looking at him, shaking my head. And then he goes to tell me that I see the protest in London or something like that. He was trying to tell me that these ladies, they get topless for I don't know, I guess freedom of sexuality or whatever the case is. That's not really important. Excuse my language. And I don't know, man. There's strange people. I want y'all to let me know. Have y'all ever ran into somebody strange like that? They just come up to you. You know, they may tell you weird things, things that don't have nothing to do with you, and I guess they think that you're going to be cool with it. And I tell y'all, I got a lot of stories like this. But look at this scenery, though. This is what's more important. Look at this. This is a rest area. This is so beautiful. Getting out in nature. So beautiful. But I had another situation when I was off this past weekend. Spent some time with my brother, and I ran into a young lady in the store. You know, I thought I would get out of my, comfort zone, say hello, talk to her, right? And we exchanged numbers. And you guys, I tell you, people have changed out here. People have really, really, really changed out here. I remember when you could go up to a lady or anyone, especially a lady, and you could, tell her she looks nice, maybe ask her how she's doing, and y'all exchange numbers without a hassle, right? First of all, you ask, does she talk to anyone, make sure she doesn't have a man. No, of course she told me no. And later on when she messaged me and she was asking me all these questions. Like, oh, why did you approach me? Right then and there, that's a major, major big no-no for me. I don't know what kind of question that is, but I went to explain. I was like, listen, I have no motives. You know what I mean? When I saw you in the store, you seemed like you're a genuine person. You seem very humble and all that. And she was like, she's not used to that. And she was basically telling me, I guess she wanted to know, about my lifestyle. And I basically told her, listen, I just want to try to see if there's still good people out here in the world. Communication, you know what I'm saying? And you go from there. You see how things go from there. So as she was messaging me, again, like I was telling y'all, she just started, she was saying that she's not used to this, and that she's used to a guy having more than her or something like that. And I was like, listen, what does that have to do if a person is genuine or not? And guys, to be honest with you, the girl, she really wasn't, my type. And I come to realize, let me stop saying my type, because number one, right? That can be a major, major, major red flag. So somebody has to be on your so-called level. I guess your level of where you at in your head, right? An illusion, basically, to even get to know you. Like, I have to want something from you, or you asking what I do and how my lifestyle is in order for you to try to conversate. This is what I be talking about. The strangeness, the weirdness. And I knew that was gonna be my last time even responding to her. You know what I mean? And you don't have to stay in contact with nobody if you don't want. No, she didn't have to speak to me. I just went out my way and tried to speak to someone who I thought was genuine, who actually still cared about human connection. But you guys, people don't care about human connections. A lot of people don't. They just don't. They really don't. And like I say, I met someone, talking to this person, and so far this person has been upfront and genuine with me from what I've saw. Everything they claimed they would do, they do it. You know what I mean? Consistently. You got that's hard to find in today's time. It really is. Uh, but y'all let me know. Have y'all ever tried to get back out here and try to meet random people? Try to develop some type of relationship. And no, I don't mean relationship as in, you know, um, the adult thingy. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get into that part, but y'all know what I mean. Maybe friendship or whatever the case is. Conversation. Yeah, that's what I think. That's what she told me. She told me something like, "Oh, you looking for a text buddy?" And this lady is she's older than me, and I'm just saying to myself, I'm just like, what a text buddy? I tell you, man. You want to talk about somebody being on your level? People fail to realize some people not on your level mentally. You know what I'm saying? I think it's also depending on how it's said, right? It can be very rude to someone, especially if you don't know them, to say that our levels are different. No, our levels not different. You just don't have no respect. You never really took the time out to know someone. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. What do you mean you used to a man having more than you? That right there is already a big no-no. So what? So you can use them, right? I tell you, man, a lot of people have pea brains. You know what I'm saying? And I mean that with all due respect. But you guys, rejection is good. I'm gonna tell you, rejection is good. Um, because this is just a prime example when you're dealing with the narcissist. I'd rather people let me know who they up front than wait till later. You know? How you doing? It always worked better that way. I like people to know where they stand with me, and I like to know where I stand with others. When you go through a narcissistic relationship, it's very important that I think you'll naturally pick up on this stuff. You'll get the hint, you'll get it, you'll stop trying to run after somebody, ask how their day is, and all that, especially if they don't give you nothing to work with. You know what I mean? Uh, I know that lady was used to someone chasing her. That's not me. I never do that again. Ever, 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 ever. Never. Uh, these people just want to steal your energy and get what they can get from you. Like I said, at the end of the day, I don't need you. You know? To me, that's arrogance. Somebody on your level. Really? But whatever level you think you on, you might want to come down from your high horse. Because you ain't nobody special. That's just what I got to say about it. And y'all tell me what y'all think of these stories. Because I have more to tell. And I just barely talk to people. But I think this is going to be my outlet for me to share this with y'all in real time and in real life. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I hope it's good quality. Try to get a movement in scenery. Love nature. I love it, y'all. But y'all let me know what y'all think of this and what y'all think about the lady, the older lady at Walmart and the guy at the McDonald's, the weirdo. He honestly gave me pedophile vibes because he couldn't stop talking about it. He couldn't stop talking about and keep his eyes off that certain lady that was in the store. Like I was interested. But hey, this is Lomax. I'm about to cut this short. More talking points and upcoming content coming. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Peace.